And now news on Power 105.7, live serving the Rogers, Arkansas area for those tuning in. I'm Joshua Davis, your host to inform you about news. This just in, two 17-year-old males have been reported to have been found after 2 days of them being reported missing, them being last seen at Lake Atalanta Park. One male by the name of Harvard Garcia stated, "We saw a fishy crawling out of the water upright and we chased after it." They are now in custody for drugs. In other news, breaking news. I have just gotten word that some illness has been reported at Mercy Hospital nearby New Hope Road and Promenade Boulevard. This illness has not been identified at this time. The symptoms that have been seen so far from the patient infected, Mark Vasquez, are nausea, agitation, painful headaches, and stomach pain. Scientists are currently trying to learn from this new illness. We will inform you once new information gets out about this disease. Now, on to the weather. The temperature today will be If he's sick, y'all, take him out of the studio and to a hospital. We don't want anyone else to get sick here, do we? Thank you for listening or tuning into Power 105.7, serving the Rogers, Arkansas area, from your host, Joshua Davis. On to the breaking news recently. We have had reports of now over 2,673 people have been infected with the strange disease that was discovered not long ago. It's been confirmed as highly contagious due to how many citizens of Rogers have gotten the disease in less than an entire week. Hospitals and clinics have been full every day with someone with a new case of the disease. A few more unseen symptoms of the disease has been discovered, such as vomiting and fever. Due to how contagious the disease is, an activation of the emergency alert system will start now.
The CDC has issued a contagious disease warning. Instructions will follow. A contagious disease warning is in effect for the following city: Rogers, Arkansas. Citizens of Rogers, Arkansas are advised to wear a face mask at all times, and to avoid contact with anyone and to stay at home. If there is a problem with staying inside, you may go outside, but avoid contact with infected, and wear gloves to avoid touching contaminated objects. If you or anyone in your family has been infected with the disease, go to the hospital as quick as you can. If hospitals are too full, then proceed to do manual quarantine.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for listening or tuning into Power 105. Power 105.7, serving the Rogers, Arkansas area, from your host, Joshua Davis. Breaking news once again. It has been reported that the disease has spread into other towns around Rogers, such as Bentonville, Lowell, Springdale, and Siloam Springs. There has been one report of the disease at Joplin, Missouri. Knowing how fast the disease is spreading, this could become statewide. It's my prediction, though, there are now over 5,231 people that have been infected from the disease, including the cities mentioned. No new symptoms of the disease has been found, though scientists are still at their best finding out the cure to this illness. Another activation of the emergency alert system will start now.
The CDC has issued a contagious disease warning. Instructions will follow. At approximately 5:38 p.m. Central Standard Time, a contagious disease warning has been issued for the following cities: Rogers, Arkansas; Springdale, Arkansas; Lowell, Arkansas; Bentonville, Arkansas; Siloam Springs, Arkansas; and Joplin, Missouri. Citizens of these cities are advised to stay indoors with a face mask at all times. Due to how many patients have appeared at hospitals due to the same disease, hospitals have been shut down to keep their staff safe. and their patients with other diseases being treated there. Manual quarantine will happen inside your home. Remember to always sanitize surfaces and wash hands with soap. Try your best to prevent any more citizens to fall to the fate of the disease.
Can you give me my pain pills, Karen? Thanks. Thank you for listening to Power 105.7, serving the Rogers, Arkansas area. I'm Joshua Davis, your host. Thanks, Karen. Breaking news. The disease I mentioned earlier, the one that the EAS had mentioned about, has gotten worse. In a short few hours, about 11,735 people have now been infected with the disease. The disease, now being in Joplin, has now reached high numbers of up to 1,462. Civil authorities are questioning if they should put the cities with the disease under quarantine due to Due to how bad this is getting, I would suggest it. New symptoms of the disease have been announced, such as blindness, grinding of the teeth, hallucinations. People are advised. Sorry, I'm getting lightheaded, guys. People are advised to keep down people infected with the disease, as they can bite you due to the grinding of the teeth. Now that this story is off our hands, can you bring me more pills, Karen?
Civil authorities have issued an evacuation immediate warning. Important details will follow. At approximately 10:32 a.m. Central Standard Time, cities or areas such as Tulsa, Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the entire state of Arkansas, Joplin, Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, Branson, Missouri, and Dallas, Texas have had numerous reports of people that have been infected with the disease turn hostile, attacking people they see in sight. This has been a new symptom confirmed by scientists but unsure what it really is. If you have anyone in your home strapped down and infected, leave them there, and evacuate with food, water, clothing, a battery-powered radio, batteries, and medicine. If anyone in your home is infected and not strapped down, get to the car as fast as possible, and evacuate. Residents of these areas are asked to evacuate to the following states: Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, and New Mexico. Quarantine stations will be at the borders of these states to make sure no one in your vehicle is infected. If you live near the Gulf of Mexico, you may proceed to head to Mexico. There will be quarantine stations there too. The areas and state mentioned will be put under full quarantine where nobody can go in, and nobody can go out. Evacuate the cities and areas. I repeat, evacuate the cities and areas.